Alright, welcome back to Neo 2. We've got some reading. Ryomen Sukuna's unusual form is composed of two demons, red and blue, who are joined at their backs. It is said to have first materialized during the rule of Emperor Nintoku in Hinda Province, modern-day Gifu Prefecture, terrorizing and stealing from the populace using weapons in its four hands. A man named Taki Furokuma, who is famous for his heroism, was dispatched to defeat Ryomen Sukuna and succeeded. The Ryomen Sukuna on Mount Tenno was once Saito Toshimitsu, who both excelled at both martial combat and Onimyu magic. Anything else in here? No. Tesso are sly and despicable yokai that never play fair. They keep their distance from their enemies, waiting for the opportunity to strike. Using foul methods of fighting, they gradually wear away their opponent in both mind and body. While Tesso's tail is a weak spot, an injured Tesso will grow mad with desperation and drop one's guard to the point it would be fatal. And to drop one's guard would be the point. Anyway. Got so many new Oni. The bestiary in this game is frankly out of control. But I guess it's a good way to keep players on their toes. Nothing else there. Guardian Spirits. We did get a new Guardian Spirit, Genbu. A cross between a turtle and a serpent, Genbu has been worshipped since ancient times as the guardian of the north and symbol of water. Dual nature of its intertwined snake and turtle bodies have also made the symbol of yin and yang, and indeed it ties to Onmyo magic as its ties to Onmyo magic are deep. Highly skilled in Onmyo mages venerate Genbu as their guardian spirit and have mastered the many powers of water in order to extinguish fire, which they see as an agent of chaos. Can't argue with that. Character directory. Nothing new for us. Oda Nobunaga entrusts the pair known as Hideyoshi with a large store of spirit stones, and Tokichiro gradually becomes less able to hold his ambitions in check. A mysterious red-eyed man establishes contact with Tokichiro, sensing the opportunity to exploit Tokichiro's pride. After Nobunaga's death during the Honnonji incident, Tokichiro defeats the rebel Akechi Mitsuhide forces, bolstering his own power. However, the protagonist starts to harbor doubts about Tokichiro despite their close friendship and vanishes without a trace. Mumyo, during the retreat from Kanagasaki, Mumyo guides the Hideyoshi army to an abandoned village when their path is cut off by the enemy. Mumyo and the protagonist attempt to eliminate the vengeful spirits and yokai in the area when their dagger and Mumyo's sword guard begin to glow again and the spirits are laid to rest. Mumyo is convinced that these events are related to the legend of the Sohaya clan and reveals who she really is to the protagonist. We've read this before. Mumyo continues to lend support to Hideyoshi as their rise in power continues, but everything changes when Nobunaga is killed by Akechi Mitsuhide during the Honnonji incident. After being defeated by Tokichiro and escaping with his life, Mitsuhide reveals that Tokichiro and the mysterious man with the staff were the instigators of the rebellion. The protagonist and Mumyo decide to part ways with Tokichiro. We've still got a lot of storylines to wrap up here. Having appointed Hideyoshi to an even more prominent position, Nobunaga grew ever more disposed to using spirit stones to achieve his goals of national unification. Mitsuhide felt deeply conflicted between his loyalties to Nobunaga and what he felt was right. He eventually decided that Nobunaga must die and instigated the Honnonji incident, but not realizing the true mastermind of these events was the man with his staff. When Mitsuhide is eventually defeated by Tokichiro's army, he is fully prepared for his death at the hands of the protagonist. However, the protagonist decided to go their separate ways from Tokichiro, and the two of them escape to Mikawa in the hope of seeking aid from the Tokugawa clan. Saito Toshimitsu. Toshimitsu decides to serve Mitsuhide when he learns that Mitsuhide wishes to preserve the world's harmony by preventing others from making use of the spirit stones. Like Mitsuhide, Toshimitsu also possesses knowledge of Onmyo magic and they plan to eliminate Tokichiro during their retreat from Kanagasaki. Mitsuhide trusts Toshimitsu deeply, charging him with any important tasks. However, unbeknownst to Mitsuhide, Toshimitsu comes to be possessed by the man with the staff, whose aim is to steal the spirit stones for himself. Finally, the Hananji incident takes place, and Mitsuhide's forces face Tokichiro's army on Mount Tenno. Amidst the battle, Toshimitsu, who has secretly been conspiring with Tokichiro, attempts to kill Mitsuhide within his own camp. Mitsuhide attempts to flee and is saved by a sudden appearance of the protagonist. Toshimitsu transforms into yokai Ryomen Sukuna, but this is not enough to defeat the protagonist. Toshimitsu has barely returned to his senses when Tokichiro kills him in order to ensure his silence. Toshimitsu's final thoughts are of his master, and requests that the protagonist look after Mitsuhide in his stead. I have a feeling the last half of the game is going to be us going through all the allies we had previously. Yasuke, who had sworn eternal fealty to the master who had granted him not only his freedom but the rank of a samurai, was determined to faithfully carry out his lord's last command. Although he could not save his master's life, he succeeded in removing Nobunaga's remains from the temple of Hananji, which was ablaze and in danger of imminent collapse. There's just so many people in this cast. Okay. And all the stuff, we're on chapter 4 now, essentially. And we can remodel the hut. We can move to another hut from its hut. This is even better than the one we had. I still like the fox. Because she's pretty. Okay, so we've got a couple of side quests we can't do because we haven't finished the Master of Dual Blades. I think those are actually Twilight missions. Hang on one second. Let me check something. Huh. Anyway, moving on. No foul play was beneath Hideyoshi in the power struggle that ensued after Nobunaga's death. Those he considered enemies were dealt with in the cruelest, most unforgiving of ways. L'histoire, Historia de Japan. He's French.
Well, Hide. It seems I was a little hasty. My name is Hattori Hanzo. I serve the Tokugawa clan. This is enemy terrain. We came here to hold back Tokichiro's pursuers.
He does that.
We bought some time. Now, we need to get out of here.
You have the same scent as us, Nigitama. Nigitama are the benign yokai born from goodwill and faith. But grudges and bad blood beget the savage fiends we call Aratama. There must be balance between the two. Otherwise, life itself will be at risk. As war rages, hate and grief grow. And so does the power of the fiends. As things stand, our world is in grave danger. Lord Tokugawa fights to save it. But he will need your help. And fear not, for I am on your side.
Seems he likes you. Now let's go. I'll explain more on the way.
Stupid cat. Nekomata.
The Iga clan did its bit, and Lord Ieyasu was able to return to Mikawa. But the Tokugawa clan has still not fully prepared itself for battle. Meanwhile, Lord Nobunaga and his retainers were overpowered by Tokichiro's forces, with Lord Katsuie put on the back foot. I urge you to come to his aid, as Lord Tokugawa is not yet in a position to do so. Lord Katsuie can be found in Kitanosha Castle. Head through the mountains, and then to the north of Omi Province. Only you can save Lord Katsuie and Lady Oichi.
Oh boy. Nekomata. Japanese myths speak of cats that mysteriously transform upon reaching the ripe old age, gaining the ability to walk with their hind legs, and have tails split in two. These cats are called Nekomata and not only possess magical powers, but also the capacity to understand human speech and communicate their thoughts. For this reason, Nekomata have long had dealings with human civilization and have protected several generations of Hattori Hanzo. With the Nekomata's tendency to watch silently from the shadows, there is no guardian spirit more fitting for a ninja. Which is interesting because it's interesting that Japanese, and now we're on chapter 5, the Japanese have we can have the Nekomata visit. I still like the box though. The utensils. Use recommended placements. I don't think anything changed. Because the Egyptians also worshipped cats, so that's interesting. Anyway, we've got to save Lady Oichi. It seems after Lord Nobunaga's passing and Oichi marrying Lord Katsuie, she came here to the Kitanosho Castle. By the look of things, though, things didn't end well here for the Shibata army. It must be tough for samurai to have to kill their former friends in the line of duty. Anyway, we must hurry before it's too late. I'll keep the Amarita in the castle town. Suppose it's... Oh, Aratama. I'm dumb. Kitanosho Castle is a complex built on the land that Nobunaga gave his retainer, Shibata Katsuie. Stunning features such as the intricate bridge that utilizes a combination of wood and stone, and the beautiful garnished pillars stand as testament to Katsuie's forward-thinking nature in contrast to how many see him. In 1583, after suffering defeat at the hands of Tokichiro in the Battle of Shinzugatake, Katsuie retreats to Kitanosho Castle, pursued and surrendered by Tokichiro's forces, though it once served as the prosperous staging ground for the Oda assault. On Hokuriku area, final moments of the castle and those stationed there draws ever closer. Stupid skeleton. Okay, I healed. You watched me heal. What the hell happened to my health? Yeah, I don't know why it keeps doing that, but I'll actually actively heal, and then the game won't register it as happened. Oops. Now that's strange.
I shall not be tempted by the dark. Even death is preferable to being a yokai.
No, this is fine. Right in the hole. Okay, we're not going that way, but we do have a Kodama to rescue when we get there. So I guess we're going this way.
After Lord Nobunaga's death at Honoji, the Oda clan was thrown into disarray. It was at this point that Tokichiro, intent on possessing all the spirit stones, rose to prominence. At the Battle of Shizukutake, he defeated Katsuie, forcing him to seek refuge here in Kitanoshin Castle.
What? Do the thing, you know what you want to do. That one. And turn around and go up the stairs, because I hear a Kodama. This map feels small. I'm not saying it actually is small, I'm just saying it feels small. And I'm going to switch back to the bow. Yeah, okay, sorry, just checking. And then Kodama. That's shrine.
Despicable monkey! Did he send yokai to grab Lady Oichi and Shibata in his stead?
I mean, are you surprised? He's had the hots for her since he saw her at Oda Nobunaga's estate. And I bet the fact that she married somebody else just pissed him right off. This ought to be interesting. Oh. What? I got that on video. I'm glad I got that in video. Holy crap. not like the fact that the game essentially matches level. Nope, you're coming over here with me, because I'm not getting two of you idiots involved. Ow. This literally is taking too long. It should not take me this long to kill one rat, man. Holy crap. The game is now actively wasting my time. To be perfectly honest, I kind of forgot you were there. Got it on video twice. Love it. Good grief. Also, I got a new switchglaive, which I'm probably just going to go ahead and, yeah. I don't know if I'd call that a shortcut, and we still got to go up to the second floor. Do that real fast. I think the idea is this is a much smaller map in general, but it's interconnected. Almost missed that. Really?
Well, to ring it, people really do think of everything, don't they?
Apparently I set him on fire. I forgot my switchglaive could do that. Wait, it can't do that. What happened? Did he spin through the... Oh, for crying out loud. Did he spin through the fire? That solves that problem. Let's go ahead and kill him first. Feel the burn. Kingo's helmet. I wonder if that's like... Oh, what's the word? So, the Japanese actually have a, can I That doesn't work. Is there a lever or a switch somewhere? You did tell me to ring the bell. Maybe not. Feels like a missed opportunity. It's called borrow words. So if you don't have a word for something like gun, they'll essentially borrow it from either English. They borrowed a good portion from English, some from French, and I think there's at least 1 or 2 German words in there. But they'll use that instead of trying to make up a new word for a concept, which I think is actually kind of cool. But it gets you some very interesting pronunciations and stuff.
Lady Oichi has the same resolve as her older brother, Lord Nobunaga. It seems that she and Lord Katsuie are preparing to make their last stand in the castle keep.
Well, I hope that doesn't happen. I kind of like those people. Ow. I mistimed the dodge on that one. Whoa. Just the one? Okay. Goodbye.
Where once I heard the toll of our hallowed bells, only silence. Soon it will be our turn to fall.
Yikes. That hurt a ton.
Let the flames take you all!
The battle is already lost, Katsuie. Why must you try so hard?
Upstairs, maybe? Definitely. How do I get there? This place is a maze. Phooey. Alright. How did you not hear that? What is this map?
I can't bring myself to bear arms against the former comrade.
Well, it looks like he didn't have any problems bearing arms against you. Missed my opportunity for an execution there, but it didn't really matter. Okay, so there should be a Kodama in here. Or I could just go straight to the boss fight.
Know that I serve Lord Tokichiro.
Now I'm afraid you must die.
I'm not going to make this easy for you.
No shit. Yeah, he doesn't even have to swing the thing, he just has to wave it in my general direction. Love it. Alright, well, we found the boss. I need to do some more exploring, because I don't know where anything is around here, and I've clearly missed some crap, but we're going to call it a video. I'll see you guys in the next one.